Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a piece of everyday tech that honestly feels a bit like magic. We use it constantly, we rely on it completely, but when was the last time you stopped to think about the incredible engineering happening right above our heads? Let's unravel the mystery of GPS. So, how does GPS actually know where we are? I mean, every single time you open a map on your phone to find that new coffee shop or check your route home, a profoundly complex digital handshake is happening in the background. Behind that simple little blue dot on your screen, it's a mind-blowing mechanical feat. And this tech is deeply embedded in our daily routines. It's quite literally in our pockets and all around us. We're talking cell phones, smartwatches, our cars, modern aviation, you name it. Without it, our fast-paced, highly connected world would just about grind to a halt. To really grasp how this all comes together, we'll quickly cover what GPS is, look at the sheer scale of its precision, break down the 3 pieces of equipment you absolutely need, and finally, reveal the secret of the atomic clock. All right, part 1. What is GPS? The Global Positioning System. The defining feature here is absolute global power. The system can locate any object or any person, literally anywhere on Earth. Whether you're navigating a massive concrete jungle or trekking through the most remote corners of the globe, this omnipresent grid is silently blanketing our planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Moving on to part 2, the scale of precision, or what we can call numbers from space. To put this into perspective, there are more than 30 navigation satellites in orbit right now, just to make this system work. We're not just talking about one single satellite beaming down a signal. No. It's a massive, highly coordinated constellation of mechanical giants, circling our planet at unbelievable speeds. And here is exactly how that constellation interacts with you. 4 satellites are used for every single request made by your device. When you ask your phone for your location, it doesn't just guess. It actively gathers data from at least 4 of these orbiting behemoths all at once to figure out exactly where you're standing. And all of that crazy coordination, it results in about 7 meters of precision. Just pause and think about that for a second. Machines floating in the absolute vacuum of space are beaming signals straight to the palm of your hand, and they can pinpoint your location down to a 7-meter radius. It is an absolute triumph of modern technology. Now, these precision metrics aren't just clever marketing claims. This measurement data is strictly confirmed by NASA and the United States Federal Aviation Administration. And you know, when those organizations sign off on accuracy, the engineering is definitely rock solid. Let's transition to part 3, the 3 necessary equipments. Basically, the gears of the whole system. The entire system relies on a really crucial 3-part flow of information. First up, satellites emit the signal from space. Second, terrestrial ground stations use radar to ensure those satellites are in their exact predicted locations. And finally, that verified data is passed down to the 3rd piece, the receivers sitting right inside our devices. But you know, the signal's journey isn't exactly a smooth ride. It has to blast through the ionosphere and the troposphere. These layers of our atmosphere actually cause delays and reduce the speed of the GPS signal. But here's the brilliant part. The receivers in our devices are engineered to be smart enough to actually calculate and account for these atmospheric delays in real time. Which brings us to our final piece, part 4, the secret of the atomic clock and the exact time. You see, inside these satellites, they aren't just running regular digital clocks. They house atomic clocks. These extraordinary instruments provide extremely precise timekeeping, and this exact time is then inserted directly into the coded signals that are constantly being transmitted down to Earth. By receiving that incredibly precise time code, your receiver continuously determines the exact fraction of a second the signal was sent. Because your phone knows exactly when the signal left and exactly when it arrived, it calculates the distance to those 4 satellites we mentioned earlier. It uses a mathematical process called trilateration to pinpoint your exact spot on the map, over and over again. So, what does this all mean for us? Next time you open your map to navigate a new city or just check your smartwatch after a run, will you remember the literal space engineering sitting in your pocket? It isn't just an app. It's a seamless interaction with a constellation of satellites, atomic clocks, and highly complex atmospheric mathematics all working perfectly together just to show you that simple blue dot. Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Keep questioning, and we'll see you next time.